fixture by 40 points to 3. Then they ran Welkom Gym Ragged by 52 points to 5. And Felix goes deep, taken in, and it's a safety first approach. Long kick downfield, fielded by the right wing. No, in fact, fullback Jan-Hendrik. Felix, he's dangerous on the counter attack, and it's a high shot early on. Of course, no sympathy from referees these days. The base of the sternum, that's your target.
Yeah, that's a correct call there by the referee, and it was a young gentleman in the number 9 jersey for Jeppe. We spoke about him being a basketball player, and unfortunately he just went a little too high. It's not the right game.
The lock wearing number 5 for Jeppe. He's a man that got full colours for cricket as well. They do have some very talented sportsmen. Great hockey side as well.
It's on the ball, yeah? Stay.
Good sack. As we see Philip Claren. He gets his first taste of the game. Now Piet van der Merwe. That's good defence on van der Merwe. He's critical for Grey College in that midfield. Liam van Wyk picks and goes, the big burly hooker. Then lost forward as they just try and stamp their authority early on.
And that's the right call from the forward pack, just to try and truck it up through the middle. And just looking around those fringe defenders that are around the rucks from Jeppe. And just unfortunate by Van Wyk, it seemed. Just a little knock on as he tried to place it back. And it's the right strategy for Grey, just to suck in those Jeppe forwards. Just allow them to get a scrum here to perhaps exit.
Sitoli, that's a tight head for Liam van Wyk. He's been on fire throughout this tournament, Liam van Wyk. Now Felix feeds Siyabonga Kenny. He does well, the right winger. Pick and go from Julian Cosmo. The Grey College forwards look to stamp their authority early on. Offload to the big Ethan Adams. He crashes it up through the middle. Junior Star. And a little chip ahead. Goes out in goal. But it's promising early signs, getting over the advantage line at will, Grey College.
Yeah, the key thing for Jeppe here is just to try slow that ruck down. The quicker the ball is coming out, the more danger and more questions. And that's why there was a little speculator of a kick that was put through there by...
it's turned over at the line-out by Grey College, and on the charge, Julian Cosmo. Looking for support on the inside, late to arrive. Grey College do win it back. They try to spread it wide. Kenny, van der Merwe, got to be space on the outside. Gets the ball away. Last pass, inside step. Easy does it. The fullback Jan-Hendrik with a try. It's all about another player left unopposed on the outside as well, Kennedy Timber. And you spoke about it earlier, and that's it's no secret why Grey College runs the show. It is the tempo they play at. They physically try to run you off your feet, and it's those offloads from the loose forwards. He's worked hard on his goal kicking, has Alzine Felix. Strike was solid. Flags are raised. It's a perfect start for Grey College.
And there it is. Good tackle, brings him down. And there, right in. Well snatched. That's a great tackle, that is. Correct call from the referee. And this gives Jeppe an opportunity to perhaps get 3 points on the board. It's much needed. It's always important when you are in the opposition half that any opportunity, you try get points on the board. It's the first opportunity here for Matthew Kutsia. It's a slight little wind, but it shouldn't affect his kicking. He's got right under that ball, but this could work out pretty well. Yes, it has. And Jeppe have an opportunity.
Oh, this is better from Jeppe. Talent. Sitoli now out into the midfield. Strong running, but good defense as well. And a high hit from Peter van der Merwe, immediately penalized. And another opportunity for Matt Kutsia. Can be a 1-point ball game very shortly.
Yeah, this is good play by Jeppe. They've wandered into Grey College's half twice now, and this is 2 point scoring opportunities that they've managed to create. And that's just been through putting pressure and also just executing everything right to the tee. Have been impressed by the control of Talent Sitole at the base of that scrum. He's going to be under pressure, the number 9 for Jeppe at ruck time, at obviously set phases. And he's done well just to keep distributing the ball. And this gives Kutsia a second opportunity to add the 3 points. Slight wind coming against him. And that looks good.
Yeah, another 3 points to Jeppe. 7 plays 6 here. Oh yeah, Maya, he's been the target for excellence thus far at line-out time. Now they get that engine going, the rolling ball. Liam van Wyk at the back. He's got to use it. Bursts away. Does Lem van Wyk, as he's affectionately known.
Stay.
Donnie Creer, nicknamed Boer, crashes forward. The big tight head, Felix. Sulky skills in the back line. Ethan Adams, there you go. That's what he can do to sides. Big, burly, but quick as anything.
Yeah, that's a spectacular try there by Adams. Just the injection and the angle that he came on. It was absolutely well held here by Felix. Just look at the way he just delayed his pass here coming across, and there Adams just said, it's an open line I'm going through, as he canters in.
Just look at the size of his hips, Kennedy said, but how do you stop that?
Yeah, how are you going to make a textbook tackle on that? You have to do it pretty well, but Adams identified a bit of space there. That's good 1-2 play by the number 10, and there's a outside center. As we just spoke about, a lot of the balls not sticking, and that one did stick, and it resulted in a brilliant try here.
You can speak for days about the rugby pedigree of Grey College, but it is Jeppe.
Get some width in their play and accuracy in terms of just their handling. But it's been a good effort so far by Jeppe.
Stay.
Oh yeah, Maya, once again, McLaren gets, they've been untidy, Grey College, and that'll bother them. Yeah, another penalty conceded. They're their own worst enemy. They're keeping Jeppe in the game somewhat at this stage. But you've got to take your hat off as well to the Johannesburg outfit. They've been in the faces of Grey College this whole game, making sure that they rush up on defense and put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, it's that pressure that's resulted in a penalty opportunity here for Matt Kutsia. This is an area we spoke about them being consistent in terms of can they continue putting pressure when it's needed be. You can see just extra concentration. This is the easier kick that he's had so far, and he strikes it pretty well, and that's going to be good as well.
14 plays 9. It's 2 converted tries to Grey College, and it's 3 penalties for Jeppe. And very, very short line out. A couple of men that'll be walking in. Nathan Claassen, one of them in the white scrum cap. Throw goes to the back. It's beautiful work, and they set up the maul. They're rumbling towards the line. Are they going to take the lead against Grey College? It's another penalty for a collapse.
Go! Get the number.
Now this might just be a card. It's going to be cynical play. Centimeters short they go. And now Mongwana is carried back. He was over the line. And the try is awarded. Jeppe High School for boys are putting Grey College under the cosh here. They've got a kick to take the lead with 3 or 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Boy, oh boy, what are we seeing, Kennedy Tsamba?
There's game on, definitely is game on. This was excellent play by Jeppe. They got that driving maul, and that was almost cynical being brought down, but the referee played advantage. And just look at the scrambling and just the effort, the pick and goes that the forwards there he does. He dots it down. Excellent try. They have been rewarded for all the pressure that they've put on the Grey College side as Kutsia is going to try get them into the lead here. He has been absolutely perfect so far, and Jeppe are in the lead here as we approach the 32-second mark.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful play. They've absorbed a lot of the pressure. That
Pre-binding on the maul. Be careful.
Just get back into the lead.
Nice, time on, let's go.
Important that Jeppe just steadies and almost nullifies that drive, but it's going to be difficult to do once it's set.
Oh yeah, Meyer with another good take, and it's under Smith bursting through the middle.
Nice. Balls out, balls out.
McLaren almost late to it, plays it on the blind side. Ruben Sillier over in the corner. The setup play, it's beautiful work. They know there would be space on the blind side if they set up that maul, take it a couple of meters and quickly strike back.
Yeah, key play there by McLaren in terms of just doing that 1-1 play. They identified, of course, that Jeppe was sending a lot of their forwards to that open side to defend, and just isolated that one defender that was there to just get into the corner. And this allows Jeppe to not an opportunity not to sort of panic, because they've been putting such huge pressure, and they just need to sort of, you know, this is where your leadership takes charge, doesn't it?
For sure. If you could do it for 35, you can do it for 70.
Right? Yeah.
Just stay with them, Felix. That one's not going to call back. Not enough anyway. So 19-16 the lead. Mongwana. The big loose hit. Poulton. They're playing slightly backwards, surely. They'll come back for the penalty advantage. Yes, indeed. An opportunity for Kutsia, perhaps, to tie it up once more with 25 minutes.
So allowing themselves to get another 3-point scoring opportunity. And he's been quite immaculate, hasn't he? Matt Kutsia doesn't seem to strike a long strike, but he strikes it quite accurately. And that's always important, because it's just about whether it goes over or not. That looks good again.
Yeah, he splits the uprights once more. Very economical in his style. And is this Sitole. Mongwana at first receiver again. Kutsia, he gets sandwiched and carried backwards. But they escape beautifully, do Jeppe. Now Mongwana gets that little ball away, and into space they go. Dragged down from behind by Zander Smith. Jeppe on the charge here at Afrikaans School. Another penalty advantage. They've learned their lesson. They're not going anywhere. I told a couple of people before this game I thought it was going to be really close. This kick to put them back in the lead.
Certainly is the performance of a lifetime. And this is a back-to-back. You know, they had a tough game against Paul Boys. There is the rainbow. Could there be some delight at the end of the rainbow for Jeppe here? There is Kutsia, who's been a star player for them so far. Is he going to be able to add that extra 3 that just takes them into the lead here?
20 minutes remain. He's going to split the uprights again. He picked up the kicking tee immediately. More than game on the base of what we've seen for 50. Will it be so wrong to say Jeppe High School 4 boys might be favourites in this last 20? They're making less mistakes. They're doing the basics better.
Away, Blue! Stay, stay.
Another penalty advantage. Grey College not learning their lesson. They're going to be 6 points behind in a minute from now. And I'm telling you, Kennedy Tsamba, I'm calling it the ups.
It's important that they keep on just putting on scoreboard pressure here. Do Jeppe any opportunity they do, because you've got to know that Grey College are going to head back at some stage, but you just want to try and get enough of a buffer to be able to just hold on to that lead. Do not go into the defensive mode. Keep on attacking.
He's not missed a single kick at goal thus far. And I've put the mockers on him, and now Grey College run it out from deep. Philip McLaren goes on a little run around. Heinrich Kron caught standing still.
Hold.
Now it's the big Dion Venter, big shoulder in by Andre Poulton. The defense has been absolutely amazing. Ethan Adams, it's a great carry from the outside center. He's still going. Just look at him go, still going, Ethan Adams. He's gone over 5-6 Jeppe defenders. Heinrich Tron, quick hands, Liam Santos. Couple of meters short. Now it's Heinrich Tron. He's still short, is he over? Held up the call. Drama in Pretoria. It's going to be a Grey College scrum 5 meters out.
Just look at that impact bench and all the emotions, and they almost are believing them boys. They're just observing all protocol, as you'd say.
Okay, what's wrong?
This is Grey College at its best, putting their pressure. They almost are believing and knowing that they can almost go over the try line, and it's almost going up against the defensive mindset that Jeppe, we spoke about them having intensity for 70 minutes, and boy oh boy have they proved us right.
Yeah, that was a golden opportunity for Grey College. The big Heinrich Tron. Let's see, he went over the line.
No, get up.
You can't see there, no, it's held up. Beautifully done by the Jeppe defenders. But it's a scrum 5 meters out. Cometh the hour, come your big players. Watch out for Peter van der Merwe in this move. He's gotten himself into this game more and more.
Get back. We're going again. That's the last warning. Last warning. Hold. No. There's no. No. You're going forward. He's not allowed to bind.
Grey College cannot afford any more mistakes in this fixture. The nuggety Philip McLaren to feed the scrum. Less than 3 minutes remain. And this is clever. The more time this scrum takes, the less there is for Grey College. They're one mistake away, perhaps from their most famous or infamous loss in their rugby history. And exactly the reverse of what is true for Jeppe.
No, man.
And there is the mistake by Grey College. It's their front row who pre-engages once again.
Let's go.
And they will take their time here. Fairy tales have been written about lesser storylines than this. Cole Spillhouse, will his dream come to fruition today? Van der Merwe, Liam van Wyk needs to come in field. They're one poach away, they're one mistake from Grey College away from history for Jeppe. Is that the poach? That is the poach. Talent Sitole. Jeppe High School boys have done the near impossible. Jannie Geldenhuys is distraught. He gets a hug from the headmaster. But history made at the NMI Toyota Noord Suid Tournament, hosted by Pieter Rousseau at Afrikaanse Hoërskool. Rasima Koza received his award. It is, of course, sponsored by Mega Master, the Man of the Match Awards here at the NMI Toyota Noord Suid Rugby Tournament. It'll be